Hey Army! Welcome back to the channel. Before we dive in, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell because today's story is going to make you even prouder of our Jimin. Alright, let's get started because this time, the world of high fashion is once again going crazy over Jimin BTS. And it's not just any random buzz. This time, Dior designers themselves are revealing how deeply they've been inspired and obsessed with Jimin. Yes, you heard that right. Dior, one of the most prestigious fashion houses in the entire world, has once again made headlines for its close creative connection to Jimin. And what's crazy is that the designers behind Dior's latest campaign have publicly shared why Jimin has become their biggest muse. So, what exactly makes Jimin so special to Dior? Let's talk about it. From the moment Dior announced Jimin as their global ambassador, the fashion world was in shock, but also in complete agreement. Everyone knew Jimin was born for luxury fashion. His aura, his poise, his elegance, it's something that can't be taught. It's natural. And that's what Dior designers have been talking about lately. In a recent exclusive interview with top fashion magazines, several Dior designers admitted that Jimin isn't just an ambassador, he's an inspiration. His way of carrying clothes, his ability to merge masculine strength with gentle grace, it's something they find fascinating and unique. One designer even said, Jimin doesn't wear Dior, Dior wears Jimin. Can you imagine that, Army? That's how much he embodies the spirit of the brand. When you look at Jimin's photoshoots or appearances in Dior pieces, there's something magnetic about him. He doesn't just model, he transforms every outfit into something emotional, something artistic. That's what the creative directors of Dior adore. According to fashion insiders, Dior's new creative campaigns have been subtly inspired by Jimin's duality, the mix of soft and bold, light and dark, classic and modern. That's exactly what makes him stand out in the fashion world. He's unpredictable but always graceful, and Dior loves that balance. They've even admitted that when creating new pieces for upcoming collections, Jimin's aesthetic, his body proportions, his movement, his confidence, plays a role in the design process. Some even said they keep his pictures pinned in their mood boards while designing. That's wild, right? A K-pop idol inspiring the world's top fashion designers, that's the level Jimin has reached. Let's be honest, Army, Jimin has always had that natural elegance since his debut days. From his dance lines to his stage outfits, he always carries himself with sophistication and emotion. But when Dior came into the picture, it felt like destiny. Remember that stunning black and white Dior campaign where Jimin wore those minimalist suits? The internet exploded. His charisma was unreal. Fans described it as art in motion. Even people who didn't follow BTS were talking about it. Dior's designers noticed how Jimin can express emotion without even saying a word, through posture, gaze, and subtle gestures. That's the magic of a true artist. And that's what fashion is all about, storytelling through visuals. One creative director at Dior said, when Jimin wears Dior, it's not about clothes anymore. It's about emotion. He tells a story without speaking. That quote alone shows how powerful Jimin's presence is in the fashion industry. What's even more impressive is that Dior isn't the only brand inspired by Jimin. Other luxury labels have also praised his aura, calling it timeless and gender fluid, which is something very important in modern fashion. But Dior, especially, has built something deeper with him. It's more than just business. It's an artistic connection. Recently, fans noticed that some pieces from Dior's newest collection bear subtle resemblances to the styles Jimin has worn before: sleek silhouettes, soft fabrics, and gentle yet confident cuts. Coincidence? Not really. Because Dior confirmed that their designers often pull inspiration from their ambassadors, especially Jimin. Jimin's impact doesn't stop at visual aesthetics either. The way he influences people emotionally is another reason why Dior admires him. His confidence on stage, his humility off stage, and his perfectionism all resonate with Dior's brand identity, which blends elegance with authenticity. Let's not forget the global impact. Every time Jimin appears in Dior, whether it's a campaign, a magazine cover, or an event, the internet loses its mind. Dior's mentions skyrocket. Their sales jump. Their social media engagement multiplies. That's not coincidence, that's the Jimin effect. One marketing director from the fashion world once described it perfectly. When Jimin wears something, it stops being just a product. It becomes an emotion. Asterisk, and that emotion spreads across the globe, from Paris to Seoul, from ARMY accounts to fashion runways. Another reason why Dior designers love Jimin is because of how he respects fashion as art. Many celebrities wear luxury brands, but Jimin understands the craftsmanship behind every piece. He often mentions how he values the details, the stitching, and how the clothes make him feel. That's the kind of ambassador brands dream of, someone who wears their work with pride and meaning. Fashion journalists even say Jimin has redefined what it means to be a male ambassador in luxury fashion. He's not afraid to explore softer or bolder looks, mixing elegance with vulnerability. And that's exactly what modern fashion celebrates today. You can see that confidence every time Jimin steps out. Whether it's a red carpet, a concert, or an airport look, he always looks effortlessly polished. And Dior's designers love how everybody watches him. It's like he owns the room without even trying. Dior's artistic director once said that Jimin has a rare balance of humility and power. That's what makes him stand out not only as an artist but also as a global icon. And ARMY, here's something even cooler. Rumors say Dior is planning another major campaign in late 2025, and Jimin is expected to be a central figure again. Insiders are saying the theme might focus on modern identity, a concept Jimin fits perfectly. Because let's be honest, nobody represents modern identity better than him. Soft yet strong, gentle yet confident, emotional yet fearless. Can you imagine the visual impact? Jimin in an artistic Dior film, blending fashion and emotion into one masterpiece? That's something the world needs to see, and it's not just about fashion either. Jimin represents something deeper, a bridge between cultures, between luxury and authenticity. He's not just the face of Dior, he's a symbol of how art and emotion can connect globally. That's why Dior designers call him their eternal muse. Because every time they think they've seen the best of him, he surprises them again with a new look, a new aura, or a new performance that inspires creativity all over again. ARMY all over the world have noticed how Dior's tone has subtly shifted since Jimin joined them, more youthful, more artistic, more emotionally driven. That's his influence. It's not loud, it's elegant. It's powerful but soft, just like Jimin himself. Some fans even joke that Dior should rename itself Dior Men because the connection feels that strong. And honestly, they're not wrong. Even fashion critics who don't usually comment on K-pop have acknowledged that Jimin brought a new chapter to Dior's story, one that speaks to younger generations while maintaining timeless class. That's not easy to do, but somehow, Jimin makes it look effortless, and that's the word Dior designers keep using, effortless. Jimin doesn't try to impress. He just is. And that natural grace makes people obsessed with him. In the end, Dior's obsession with Jimin isn't just about fame or popularity, it's about artistry. It's about the way he embodies what modern elegance looks like in 2025, free, expressive, emotional, and authentic. So ARMY, next time you see Jimin in a Dior photoshoot or campaign, remember, you're not just looking at a celebrity in luxury clothes. You're looking at art. You're looking at someone who inspires the world's top designers to create something new, something meaningful. That's the power of Jimin BTS, a dancer, a singer, an artist, and now, an unstoppable muse in global fashion. And honestly, we can't wait to see what Dior and Jimin do next. Because if history has taught us anything, when these two come together, the world stops. Thanks for watching, ARMY. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and drop your thoughts in the comments. What's your favorite Jimin x Dior look so far? Let's celebrate the man who keeps making both the fashion world and our hearts melt every single time. See you in the next video, and remember, Jimin doesn't just wear fashion, he defines it.